While waiting for other participants to join our meeting, I'd like to ask you if you have any questions first. Have you started doing the tasks we asked you to do? How did you find them? What about? Yes, Khalid?
I wrote my story. I think that flash story is gonna be my favorite.
Okay, good. You wrote, Khalil, or you started writing?
I wrote it. I don't know, maybe I will change some words, make them much more powerful later.
Very good, definitely. So ask for someone else's opinion. You can ask me or Mrs. OLfa if you'd like. You've got your our emails. You can check thesaurus as we told you, dictionary of synonyms and antonyms for, as you said, stronger words.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Okay. Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. What about the others? Don't forget to leave your feedback on the story, on the Jamboard, sorry. I found only one feedback. Please, if you'd like to, you can write your name under your feedback if you'd like us to know who wrote that. If not, it's not a problem, okay? But you will find different pages in the Jamboard. Each page is devoted to one session, okay? So write whatever question you have, whatever opinion or suggestion you have in that on that Jamboard, okay? Is there any other question?
Yes, Mrs.
Hello.
Melek, go ahead.
I had the same problem that Khalil mentioned last session. I sent my my work concerning the exam, but I want to change it.
You would like to resend it? Send it one more time. Okay, it's not a problem. You can. I think Miss OLfa is going to check because she's the one who created the link, the Flipgrid link, but you can resubmit, but only once. Submit it only one time. It's not a problem.
What I wanted to say that I've already sent it and I received a notification that that they received it, but I want to repeat.
Yeah,
I'm not satisfied with my work.
Yes, I told you it's fine. You can repeat, but repeat only one time. Melek, take your time this time. Okay, make sure it's the video you'd like to post and repost it, resubmit it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Good, you are welcome. Yes, I think Saif has got something to say. Saif, are you there? Okay, I think most of the participants are there. So let's now start. Well, let me tell you the truth. Today is going to be, I guess, a very nice session, and you are going to enjoy it as much as I enjoy it while preparing it with my colleagues. So let's start. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Good. So this is our fourth session together. Now, remember in the previous sessions, we talked about slam poetry, we talked about flash fiction. Now, can you have an idea about this session's genre, if you'd like?
Mrs. Saif.
BDs.
Yes, sir.
Cartoon stories.
Cartoon stories. Yeah, why not? Anyone else?
Miss Khalid, comic.
Khalil, comics, very good. Remember, in the first session, we mentioned comics as a genre of writing. So, do you think now that comic book is classified as a writing genre? What do you think? Yes or no?
I think yes.
Yes, so Khalil thinks yes. Who agrees with Khalil?
Mrs. I say no.
Yes, why not, Saif?
Because it's not like the others. I can't. Can I take my time, please?
Okay, go ahead. So we come back. Would you like us to come back to you?
1 minute.
Okay, take 1 minute.
Comics.
This is like movies.
More like comic books.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, I think there was a problem with your internet connection. We couldn't hear nor see.
Okay, yeah. Can you see me now?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Good.
I thought the problem was with my computer.
Yeah, maybe. So, Saif, you took your time, I think.
Yeah.
So why you don't think it's a comic?
Okay, my opinion, I think that comics are like movies because they have all the genres.
Can I
Or the
see?
genres? Yes, Yasmin, go ahead.
I disagree because comic books aren't really only funny nor do not only fit in the humor category, if we may say. No, it can be a comic book. That's a comic because of the way it is written and the pictures and all.
Let's see the answer. So, although comics has some origins in 18th century Japan, comic books were first popularized in the United States and the United Kingdom during the 30s. Now, the first modern comic book, Famous Fannies, was released in the United States of America in 1933 and was reprinted of earlier newspaper humor comic strips, which had established many of the storytelling devices used in comics. So, as we can see, the origins are where are they from?
The origins are Japanese, from Japan.
Yes, are from Japan, very good, but the comics are
From
widespread in the United States
United
of
Kingdom.
America, very good. So, and the United Kingdom, very good. The term comic book derives from American comic books, once being a compilation of comic strips of a humorous tone. However, this practice was replaced by featuring stories of all genres, usually not humorous in tone. Okay, so some of them are humorous and some are not. Now, as you can see on my screen, these are, what are they? Can you read the word?
Panel.
Panels.
Very good. So these are panels. I need someone to read. So,
Can I read, Miss
Can I
Khalil?
well, who is this?
Khalil.
Khalil.
Oh, okay.
And Yasmin? Okay,
Yes.
let's start with Khalil and then Yasmin in the next slide. Okay, go ahead, Khalil.
Okay.
A comic book or a comic illustration, also called comic magazine or simply comic, is a publication that consists of comics art in the form of sequential juxtaposed panels that represent individual scenes.
Yes, so as you can see, these are panels, okay? These are panels, they are juxtaposed, put one next to the other, okay? Excellent. So, Yasmin, go ahead.
Yes. Panels are often accompanied by descriptive prose and written narrative, usually dialogue contained in word balloons, emblematic of the comics art form.
Excellent. So, as you can see, there is as you said, a word balloon, okay, with descriptive prose and written narrative. Very good. I don't think this is something new for you, huh? I think everybody, you know what comics are. Do you?
Yes, of course.
Yes, good. Now, do you know any type or examples of comics? Types. Think about types. I don't think all comics are alike or are the same. Okay?
Maybe, Miss, there are funny comics, critical comics, like this.
Yes, good guess, good guess. Any other guesses?
Miss, we can say fantasy or science.
Yes, very good. Fantasy or science,
This is
yeah?
in the anime, we can say manga.
Yes, very good. Excellent. And those are very popular. All right, let's see what do we have here. So we've got the definitions, and as you can see, 4 types of comic books. I would like you to read all the definitions. Take 2 minutes for that, and then we will match each type of comic books with the suitable definition, okay? Yes? Can you hear me?
Can I read? Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
take 2 minutes. 2 minutes of silent reading, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
So, who would like to tell us what's the definition of science fiction comic? Please
Can I
raise your
answer?
hands. Raise
Can
your
I-
hands.
Okay.
So,
Can
who
I
would
answer?
like to answer? You just give me your names and I'm going to pick because Miss OLfa is not with me, so I can't see the participants.
Okay.
Okay, Khalil and Saif.
Khalil, who else? Who else apart from Khalil?
Yasmin.
Yasmin, anyone else?
Ahmed.
Yusuf, okay, anyone else?
Ahmed.
Ahmed, good. So, Ahmed, go ahead.
Science fiction comic. Tell futuristic stories that incorporate advanced technology and usually travel through space.
Miss Samar, we can't hear you.
You muted your.
Yes, very good, Ahmed, very nice. And we have checked, it's a correct answer. Yes, second type of comic books, alternative comic books. You just say your names and I'm going to pick.
Mrs.
Mrs. is not your name. This is Saif.
Say.
Okay,
Khalil.
wait, Saif. Who else?
Khalil.
Saif and Khalil. Anyone else? Alternative comic books. Okay, Saif, go ahead.
Alternative comic books. Plus C. Yes.
Yes, can you read, please?
Okay, they are more realistic, but they do not necessarily have to be real to life. Some are about fictional events, while others are educational or based in story.
Let's check. It's very good. Excellent, Saif. Next now, fantasy comic books.
Yusuf.
Yes, Yusuf, go ahead.
Fantastic comic books.
Fantasy, yes. Which definition have you chosen?
Yeah. D.
Can you read it, please?
Involve imaginary creatures, swords, sorcery, and mythologic figures. Examples: the Conan, the Barbarian series.
All right, let's check. Yes, very good. That's a correct answer too. And finally,
Hey, can I speak?
yeah, what's your name?
Yasmin.
Okay, Yasmin, you have something to say or you'd like to answer?
Well, I'd like to answer.
Yes, please go ahead.
4 manga comic books plus A. They are Japanese in the United States. These books are translated into English. This type is the most well-known comic book type worldwide.
Yeah, very good. Do you agree that this is the most well-known comic book type worldwide?
Yes,
My
yes, manga.
favorite.
Yes.
It's my
I love it.
yes. Until
Yeah.
now, yes.
I read a lot of mangas.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
very
anime.
good. So, I'm sure a lot, all of you have at least once read mangas or maybe watched. Okay, good.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let's move on. So now, can you recognize the type of comic strips? Now I'm going to show you. And what's this? It's of course,
See it. We don't
manga.
see
We don't have the picture.
manga.
Oh,
manga.
no,
Manga,
now we
yes,
have.
manga.
Yeah, yes, exactly. So these are very short definitions, if you'd like. Who would like to read, just to have an idea about these different types of comics? What's your name?
Can I read?
Ahmed, go ahead.
They are Japanese in the United States. These books are translated into English. With the popularity of these comic books, the style is often also produced in countries other than in Japan. Manga is the most well-known comic book type worldwide.
Yes, very good. Next, we've got fantasy books. Who would like to read for us to have an idea?
Can I read?
What's your name?
Muhammad.
Muhammad?
Fantasy comic books involve fantasy creatures, swords, sorcery, and mythological figures. Some of the most successfully fantasy comic books are also turned into very successful fantasy novels. An example of a fantasy comic book that has had widespread success in the Conan the Barbarian series.
Exactly, very good. Then we've got the science fiction, which is, as you said, the futuristic stories. Yes, who would like to read about science fiction comics or
Can I
comic
read?
books?
Can I read?
Khalil.
What's your name? What's your name?
Haneen.
Oh, hi, Haneen. Finally, you fixed your mic. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Tell futuristic stories that incorporate advanced technology and usually travel through space. Many superhero comic books also fall under the science fiction category because of the superpowers and weapons they include. Nonetheless, superhero comic books belong to a category of their own.
Yeah, thank you very much, Haneen. So I know that many of you are fond of superheroes. So as mentioned here, yeah, Marvels, I know, yes. So they sometimes fall under the science fiction category because it's kind of science fiction, the Marvels, Superman flying and yeah, but be careful. Superhero comic books belong to a category of their own, but still kind of comics, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I read?
What's your name?
Yasmin. Again.
Anyone else?
Khalil.
Khalil. Okay, someone else.
Saif.
Saif, okay. What about Malik, for example? Malik, are you there? Nadia? Is Nadia with us today? Okay, Yasmin, go ahead then.
Alternative comic books. They are more realistic than superhero comic books, but they do not necessarily have to be real to life. Readers who want to think a bit more about what they are reading enjoy these comic books. Some are about fictional events, while others are educational or based on history.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you.
We cannot hear you, Miss. Miss, we cannot hear you.
Sorry, my mic gets muted. Okay, so
Yes.
now we are going to focus on the characteristics of
we can't hear you,
You got
Miss.
muted again.
Hi. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, now we are going to have an idea about the characteristics of comic books. Who would like to read?
Khalil, Miss.
Okay, Khalil, go ahead.
Authors largely focus on the frame of page size, orientation, and panel positions. These characteristics aspects of comic books are necessary in conveying the content and messages of the author. The key elements of comic books include panels, balloons, speech bubbles, text lines, and characters.
Exactly. So these are the essential elements that we find in comic books. So again, they include panels, balloons for the speech of the characters, which are also called speech bubbles, text, of course, lines, and definitely characters. Okay? Good. Now, consistent narrative. Yes, I need someone to read. Say, for example.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Consistent narrative. Narrative is the backbone of great literature. The reader must be able.
Yes.
literature. The reader must be able to understand what is going on these on in the story at all times. Consistent and narrative helps the reader to feel comfortable with how the story unfolds. It is usually written as a caption.
Yes, very good. So here it helps the reader to feel comfortable with how the story unfolds. This is about the narrative of the comics, okay? Then the volume of the comic now, the comic book.
Can I read?
Yes, Muhammad?
The volume. Comic strips are short stories that are published in magazines and newspapers. They usually feature just a few panels and can be self-contained or have a larger story arc.
Yeah, so here comics are not always long and not always short, okay? Sometimes they are very short and sometimes as you mentioned before, yeah, you find a whole book with manga stories, comic books. Finally, so who would like to read?
Can I read?
Can I read?
Anyone else? Who else? Who else can read? Yes, Yasmin, go ahead.
Special sign. Special signs are signs that express something without the use of words. The classic light bulb over the head that signifies an idea is a good example. These signs are not limited to anything but need to be understandable and correlate to the actions in the panel. An exclamation mark can signify shock, but if the character looks bored, the sign doesn't come across like it should.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, she muted her mic.
Yeah, no. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Now,
yes, we can.
now we can.
Yes. Is the presentation shared on the screen?
No. Yes, but
Your
No.
screen, yes, but not
No,
not
it didn't
exactly.
appear on mine.
Okay, I will share it one more time. You got interrupted, Yasmin? I'm sorry, it's because of internet problems. So I will share it again. Good. Can you see it now, Yasmin?
Oh no, not yet. Now I can, but it's still a little blurry. I'm waiting for it to clear up. Yes, now I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Should I read it again?
Yes, start from these signs are not limited. I think you stopped there.
These signs are not limited to anything, but need to be understandable and correlate to the actions in the panel. An exclamation mark can signify shock, but if the character looks bored, the sign doesn't come across like it should.
Yeah, very good. Excellent. So I'm sure also, you know, those special signs, and nowadays they are used even outside comics. But in comics, they do have an important role, and they really convey a message about how the characters feel. Okay. Now we are going to focus on the panels. So usually they are square, but you can come across round, rhomboid, trapezoid, or free-form shaped panels. The panels can be the same size or vary depending on the content. Sometimes they can overlap, some comic strips don't even use panels to arrange the story because the short medium is pretty self-explanatory and don't need them to outline the story. Okay, so this is about the organization of the panels. Remember, these are the panels, huh? These are the panels. Yes, you are following?
Yes, we are.
Yes, yes.
Yes, please, you tell me, Khalil, if you don't hear me, you tell me directly so that I unmute my mic, okay?
Okay, okay, Miss.
Thank you. You're going to play one of the roles of Mrs. OLfa today.
Okay.
Now, thank you. Every panel has its own setting, even if the location of the story doesn't change. And of course, atmosphere. So special setting and special atmosphere. Artists like Jack Kirby even arranged panels in such a way that they narrated the story and didn't rely only on text. So as you can see here in this picture, there is a specific order to follow in arranging the panel so that you can understand the story. Okay, this is not a correct order because you do not know which panel to read next. Okay, but here if you can see, you read this panel, then this one, and then you move on here, and so on and so forth until the end. Now this space between the panels is called gutters. Okay, the space between the panels. You memorize this for later on, huh? Good. Now we are going to focus on the speech bubbles. Okay, look at the picture, please. There are different types of speech bubble. This is not because the artist would like to use a different style. No, because every speech bubble has got a role to play. Now I need someone to read.
Can I read?
Khalil, Miss.
Dridi. Yusuf is there?
Yes,
I
Yes,
guess
go
yes.
ahead, read.
the speech bubbles are used to contain the text that translates in the character's speech. Character's speech. Different kinds of a speech bubble can be used to virtually reinforce the message of the text they contain. This tutorial shows how of the more commonly used varieties of their bubbles. It can be helpful for anyone trying to draw or better understand mangas.
Yes, very good. So, as your friend said here, everyone or every type of this speech bubble has a special use. Let's go through them one by one. So here, as you can see, for example, here we have the dashes. Can you see the dashes? It is used for whispering. It is used for whispering. You know what whispering is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, good.
Yes.
What about this one, for example? It is when, yeah, this form is used for weak or fading speech. Weak or fading. For example, someone who is going away, so his speech is fading. You no longer can listen little by little. Then we use this speech bubble. This is the normal, the one we used generally for normal speech, number 1 and number 2 and number 3. Okay, here, as you can see, it's for yelling. Can you see it?
Oh, yes. You can zoom in, yes.
Yes, here it's for thinking. There is no, no link with the characters. But when there are these small bubbles, daydreaming of happy thoughts. Daydreaming. When we use this speech bubble, this means that the character is daydreaming of something happy. Okay. While when you would like to put a negative emotion, use a black round bubble, speech bubble, okay? This is used for a caption or narration. This is used for an announcement. Okay, don't worry, we are going to see them more in detail. So, let's start by kind of playing a game. So, you have got 4 types of bubbles. Those are their names. I would like you to read the definitions and try to match each bubble with the suitable definition. Okay? Or the use. When do we use them?
Mrs. Can I begin?
No, take at least 3 minutes for that, huh? And then we have more.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go through them together.
Can I answer?
Okay.
Good, so tell me your name so that I pick.
Ahmed.
Maybe let me have a look at the list first. Let me have a look. Who is there? So I see Amin Kahloun is there, hasn't spoken yet. Khalil, no, Khalil is participating. Hanin, I need you to speak more than this. Suhe, can you hear me, Suhe?
Yes.
Yes, good. So Suhe, you are going to start the first one. Nadia, are you there? Who is utilisateur inconnu? I've got one of them is Saif, and the second is?
Nadia, I think.
Nadia is there? Okay, it's not a problem. Let's
No,
start
no,
with...
Hanin Zawedi is 2 times.
Yes, she has got her name. Okay, let's start with Suha.
Yes.
So we start with this bubble, Suha. Which definition have you chosen? Or which use? What is it used for?
It's used for normal character speech in both manga and comic books.
Excellent. Let's check. It's very good. Second, the multi-bubble. Tell me your names and I'm going to pick.
Ahmed.
Ahmed, go ahead.
Used multi-bubble. Used when speech is broken up into parts. An example of such speech can either be anything with a pause. For example, a character being shy or unsure of what they are saying.
Yes, very good. Excellent. Now, the jagged-edged bubbles.
Safe.
Okay, Saif, go ahead.
Jagged-edged bubbles. Use it to show screaming or yelling. The explosion-like look helps to visually reinforce the idea of it being loud.
Yes, very good. Excellent. And finally?
Can I answer?
Yes, who is that?
Hanin.
Hanin, go ahead.
Used to show weak or fading speech. An example of this can be a character who is exhausted or about to faint.
Yes, very good. And that is called a
wavy bubble.
Wavy bubble.
Wavy bubble. Excellent. We've got more bubbles here, so take 2 minutes no more, and we are going to answer later on. Okay, so the cloud-like bubble, what is it used for?
Can I speak?
Can I
Names.
answer?
Tell me your names.
Muhammad.
Malik.
Malik, go ahead. Yes, Malik? Hello? We can't hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
A cloud-like bubble tends to be used for happy thoughts or daydreaming.
Okay, let's check. Excellent, very good. Next.
Khalil, Miss, can I answer?
Dashed line bubbles. Amin, would you like to try? Amin, can you hear me? Okay, anyone else?
Khalil, Miss.
Khalil.
Dashed line bubbles can be used to indicate whispering.
Let's check. Yes, excellent.
Can I speak?
What's your name?
Muhammad.
Yes, Mohammed, go ahead.
Blast bubbles, usually used for announcement. These can be things like radio, television, loudspeakers, etc.
Let's check. Good, very nice. And finally, a rectangular bubble.
Can I
Yeah, what's your name?
say?
Saif again, anyone else? Okay, Saif, go ahead.
Rectangular bubble. No tail are often used to caption for caption or for narration.
Narration. Yes, definitely. That's the rectangular bubble. Excellent. Now we are going to label this picture. It is taken from comics. So let's see. Okay. So let's start with this part here where it is written, this is a comic strip. What is it? Do you remember? We have just seen this.
Can I speak?
Yes?
I think it's a rectangular bubble.
Very good, excellent.
Rectangular.
Yes, a rectangular for what? Used for
Caption, yes.
For caption, excellent, good. What about this woman here? So, we need what?
A character.
Yes?
Character.
Excellent, very good, very good. Now, what about this speech? I think this one here.
It's a speech.
Bubble.
I got it.
Gutter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the space between what?
Between the panel and the other two panels.
Very good, between the two panels. Okay, what about?
Well, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No, we can.
This part here. Zoom.
Space, the place, or okay.
Zoom.
Effects of affects.
Kind of. So.
Special sign sound. Okay.
Sign or
sound. Yes.
Sound. What? Square.
We can't hear you.
Why not?
You're lagging, miss.
I'm sorry, that's because of internet problems. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Square. The big square. What?
Sorry, we didn't hear you.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me,
It
Khalil?
comes and goes.
Yes, but it's lagging sometimes.
Yeah, I'm
Comes and
sorry.
goes. Sound.
Yeah, look, can you see the cursor, my cursor here?
Yes, yes. Ah, the
Yes.
square.
Yes, I'm showing you this. What is it?
Can I talk?
Yes, please.
Those are panels.
Panels, very good. Let's check.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Fun.
Now, what?
Bubble.
Yeah.
Speech
Normal
bubble.
bubble.
Speech bubble.
And what about?
Also,
Thinking. Bubble.
Daydreaming.
thinking bubble.
Is it thinking? Be careful.
No,
Daydreaming.
Daydream.
Daydreaming.
dreaming. That's bubble. Happy dreaming.
Happy daydreaming.
Daydreaming.
Daydreaming bubble.
Thinking about
Daydreaming. Okay.
sound bubble. Yes. That's all now.
We can hear you.
You can't hear me?
Now we can. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, we are going to watch a video about the different steps of creating a comic or comic books. I would like you to bear in mind or be asked about them later on, okay? So, ready to watch?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay. Khalid? Khalid?
Yes.
Video.
Yes, yes, we can hear the sound.
Good.
Now we can't, miss.
You cannot?
Yes. At first we heard it, but now...
Yes, let me fix that. Can you hear now?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we can.
the steps are clear. Good. Now you are going to go to www.menti.com and reorder the steps of creating a comic. You've got 4 steps that are scrambled, so go to www. Type the code 3062. Can you hear me, Khalil?
Yes, we can, Miss.
Yes. Do you see the code here?
Yes, it's clear.
$3062.94. Oh.
Mrs. It says this question is not open for voting. Please wait for the presenter to open it.
Okay, so just wait for 5 seconds because I am the presenter actually. So I. Okay. Just a second. Check again, please.
No, it still doesn't work.
Yeah, it's still.
I can't see why. So I'm trying to fix this. Otherwise, we are going to do this. We are going to do this activity orally.
And so, Miss, like, I think we must
Mrs. Can you give us the code another time, please?
yes.
Okay.
We can reopen it.
Yes, I will. The code is 3062-940. 3062-940. 3062-940.
This is still not working. This question is not open for voting.
Okay. I don't think this is a problem. As far as we have our calculator.
Early, yes. Yeah.
So let's give me the order of the different steps. What shall we do first?
First, we can build characters or draw characters or make characters.
Create
character. So
Create character.
Create characters. Very good. The second step, someone else.
Can I speak?
Yes, what's your name?
Mohammed.
Yes, Mohammed.
The second step is brainstorm.
I can't hear you, Mohammed.
I think it's a brainstorm.
Brainstorm. Very good. Excellent. Number 3.
Can I speak?
Can I speak, Miss?
Miss, it's choosing the characters first.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, number
he
one,
said that.
choosing the characters. Saif said that. And then Muhammad said brainstorming. Now, number 3. Where are
Miss-
girls? Yasmin
Can I
and
speak?
Khalid and Melek. Where are you? Okay, who would like to answer?
Saif.
Okay, let's speak. Muhammad.
No, Saif, you have answered the first one. I need someone else.
Muhammad.
Muhammad too, you answered the second. So the other. Melek? Come on, it's easy. The 4 steps are. Adil, have you got the answer?
Writing and drawing the
Yes.
strips.
Yes, right.
And draw.
Finally,
Mrs.
what's the
Can I speak?
Finally, review. Review, miss.
Yes, it is review. Yeah. So
Review.
you
We
need
can't
them.
hear you. Okay.
4 steps for us.
Mrs. We can't hear you.
Why not?
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
the problem of the
Because-
mic, miss. It's because of the internet.
Internet,
Yeah.
internet.
It's because
sure.
of internet. I'm really very sorry. So I would like you to recapitulate. One pupil tell us.
Mrs.
We can't hear
Oh,
you.
miss, can I tell first steps?
4 steps.
All the 4 steps, Khalid.
Oh, can I?
Okay, I say.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 1, brainstorm. Number 1,
No.
choosing characters. Number 2, brainstorming. Number 3, drawing and writing. And number 4, which is the last one, reviewing.
Because you are.
No, we can't hear you.
Today's that.
The voice is lagging because
The
of the
voice is
internet.
lagging.
Yes, but I can understand, miss, through through your physical expressions.
Yes.
Okay, tell me if you can hear me now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
So I'm
we can.
using my headphones. All right, good. So I told you to memorize those steps very carefully because you are going to need them. And I'm sure that you have guessed what is today's task, huh?
Of course.
Of course, good. So
Miss,
yes.
isn't it a little bit hard, miss,
hard to do what?
to do comics and to draw the same characters and
No,
You will
it's
see.
it,
You will
it-
see it's
I'm
not
having
hard.
fun. Yes.
Just wait, Khalil. Together you will see that it's not that hard. Okay, back to
Okay.
our presentation. So, do you know who is this?
Yes, yes.
That's
Yes.
Stanley.
Stanley. Yeah, he's
The
the
Marvel's
famous
creator, yeah.
Marvel's creator. Very good. So,
His first creation, I think, was Spider-Man.
yeah, one of his creations. Yes.
Yeah.
You said one of his or first, Yasmin?
I think it was his first. Because I think I saw it. I saw him say that on an interview. Plus, he has tons of pictures with Spider-Man since 1976, I think. I saw it the other day on TV.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for the information, Yasmin. Good. So we are going to see some tips. But of course, let me tell you, these are not Stan Lee's tips, but we chose the picture of Stan Lee because he is one of the most famous comic creator or Marvel's creator around the world. So the first one, don't put too many panels on a page. Okay. Second tip, make descriptions clear but not overpowering.
Oh, okay.
Yes, next tip. Remember, one panel equals one action. In every panel, you put only one action, okay? No more. Don't cram your panels with dialogue. Of course, dialogues in comics should not be very, very long, okay? So here you can see examples of comics about SDGs, because remember, the whole point of our writing camp is to write something that is going to draw attention, draw the audience attention, readers or those who are going to listen to your slam poetry, to what? To the SDGs, which are the solution for many problems. We mentioned it in the beginning of our camp. You remember?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Good. Look at at the first comic or picture. Can you tell me which SDG it is about?
Environmental.
Environment, yes. Who is this? Saif?
Life, yes.
Yes, because how did you guess, Saif?
Animals and nature.
Here, Saif, we are in number one. Number one.
I can't see. Oh, okay. I was zooming in. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
So,
because 1 minute, please. Wait.
Miss, it's about the fourth goal, education.
Education, good. Why? How did you guess?
I read the first sentence. We can provide education.
Yes, but also you can see that they are in a what? In a classroom. There are books.
Yes.
There is a globe, computer. Yes, good. What else? Not only one, because remember, the SDGs, they...
I think there is gender equality.
Yes, very good. Yes, because they are interrelated. Yes, excellent. There is. It is also about gender equality. What else? Here, look, we've got fundings. Money for people who do not have...
No poverty.
Very good. Very good. It's also in there. Good.
Yes, but I have a question. Where are the panels?
Yeah, this is a one. The first one, Khalid, the first one is a one-panel comic. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Good. So here, look at this boy in the corner. What is he doing?
Oh, environment. Yes. Okay.
Yes, very good. He is
watering.
watering the plant. Very good. All right, let's move on. So here, Khalil, as you can see now, there are several panels in the second picture. What
Science
is it?
fiction, maybe?
Yes, possible science fiction, because even by looking at their clothes, we can guess that. Good. But which SDG it's about? That's the question.
The second one, Miss.
Yes, the second one, this one, the whole. It's
Environment.
Environment. So which SDG?
13.
Yes, Mohammed. This is Mohammed?
Yes, climate action.
Yes, climate action. Very good. What else? Here, for example, look.
Where?
Fish and the sea, the ocean.
Life underwater.
Very good. Excellent, Khalil. It's about life underwater. What else? Yes, please.
Life below water.
Yes, who is this?
Suhail.
Melek? Suhail, go
Suhail.
ahead. Yes, please,
Relationship
go ahead.
between relationship between humans and animals.
Yes, okay, but which SDG? Maybe climate action, okay? You know
Yes.
that
Yes.
penguins are suffering from what, the penguins? They are,
Extinct.
Extend.
yes, why? Why? What's wrong?
Because of their natural habitat, it's getting hotter.
Ah, very good, because of global warming.
Global warming. Okay.
Yeah, the ice is melting and they will no longer have a place
to live in.
yeah, to live in or a shelter. Yes, excellent, very good. So as you can see, comics, yes, are about superheroes and funny stories, but also we can write about
Aesthetic.
the sustainable development goals
Okay.
too. Now it's time to play Kahoot.
Okay.
Do you like to play?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of
Sure,
course.
sure. Of course. Good. So go to www.kahootit and enter this code 837555.
Can you leave that on the screen for a second?
Yes, I will put the Kahoot itself. Can you see it now? Yes, I can see some of you.
It's crystal clear.
Just a second, I'm still joining.
Oh, I see.
Yasmin is
I
the
see
singer.
a beautiful voice singing.
Yeah.
Yes, she's a great singer.
She?
I own
Yes.
your song.
Wonderful, wonderful. So 7 players. We need more. Let me check. I think how many participants? Oh, we've got 13, including myself and Mrs. Atwi. That makes 11 pupils. So don't forget to write your names to play, not to write the code. Yeah, okay, that's good. One more participants. Maybe we will wait. Let me check. Khalil is there. Saif, Ahmed, Suhair, Yasmin, Amin, Haneen, Muhammad. I guess this is Yusuf. And okay, so shall we start?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you are ready?
Yeah.
Okay. True or false? Comic books were first popularized in Japan. It's false, of course, because
It's United States and United Kingdom. It was
yes,
discovered in Japan.
excellent. Very nice, very nice. Now, Khalil, please tell me, Are things okay?
Yes, they are okay today.
Yes, yeah, okay, very good, excellent. So, let's see. Good, Khalil, you are number 1. Excellent. Haneen and Yasmin. Yay, go for girls. Next question. Comic book panels are often accompanied by descriptive prose and written narrative, a twist ending, free verse poem, or music. Excellent, very good. So descriptive prose and written narrative. So all of you has got correct answers. Good, Khalil and Yasmin is rising. Very nice. Next question. Which type of comic book tells futuristic stories that incorporate advanced technology? Easy peasy, I'm sure. Yeah, so 8, 2 didn't answered. Yeah, science fiction comic books, good. Very good. Khalil is still on top of the list. Yasmin and Haneen are number 2 and number 3, good. What are the characteristics of a comic book? Of course, speech bubble, very good. Expanding moment that belongs to what? To the flash story.
Flash story.
Yes, very good.
Mrs.
Yes?
Miss, the sentences are not clear.
Who is this, Malek? Is that you?
Suhail.
Suhail? Is this a problem for everybody, please? The others, is there a problem in the sentences?
Actually, no.
No, so
Miss, can you read them for me, please?
Okay, of course. Would you like me to?
Yes, can you read the answers? Because sometimes my computer bugs and I can't click as quickly.
Okay,
I have
okay.
to load.
I will read the answers and give you the colors too, okay? Good.
Okay,
So next question. True or false? All speech bubbles are in the same form. True, blue, false, red. Of course, this is false. As we saw so many forms and types of speech bubbles. Scores. Haneen is rising. Good. Choose the steps of writing a comic book. Red, start in the middle of the action. Yellow, color the picture. Blue, give the moral at the end. Or green, brainstorm ideas. Of course, it's brainstorm ideas. Coloring, it's not drawing. Be careful. Coloring is not part of writing a comic book, okay? Next. So, Yasmin and Yusuf are rising. Good. Amin, I can see Amin Kahloun too. Very good. Next question. A good comic book is the one that red has too many panels on a page, yellow conveys a message, blue a hidden meaning, green contains surprise. Good, it conveys a message, very nice. It is not about a surprise, and I hope that you are preparing very nice surprises in your flash stories. Next, so the score. Yes, Amin and Hanin are competing, but Khalil, Yasmin, and Yusuf are still on top of the list. Good. This bubble is used. See the picture. When whispering, red. Yellow when hesitating. Blue when screaming. Green, normal speech. I hope that you can see the picture of the bubble.
No, miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. When screaming. I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, Yasmin is on top now. Very good. But still with Khalil and Yusuf on top of the list. Good. This bubble is used. The next bubble. Red when whispering. Yellow in normal speech. Blue when screaming. Time is over. I'm really sorry. Yes, when whispering, because a dashed bubble. Yeah, still the same position. True or false? When creating a comic, we can choose a setting that we are familiar with. True or false? We saw this in the video. Of course, it's true. It's better to talk about a setting that you are familiar with. Khalil is back to the first position. Okay. The space between the panels is called red caption, yellow bubbles, blue sound effect, or green gutters. Yes, very good. Excellent. That's gutters is the correct answer. Oh, Amin and Ahmed are rising. Very good. Excellent. But Khalil is still on the first, on top of the list. Good. True or false? There is no narration in comics. True or false? True blue, of course. Yeah. It is false because, of course, there is narration. Of course, there is a story. It is about a story, yeah? Khalil is first, Amin second position, and Yasmin is on the third place. Bubbles of captions can be red round, yellow rectangular, blue trapezoid, and green all above. All above, of course, all of them are possible, yes, shapes for bubbles. Okay, good. So the competition is now, this is the last question. Okay, are you ready? Yes, concentrated. Okay. Bubbles can also be called red spaces, yellow balloons, blue panels, green captions. Of course, balloons. Now it's time to discover. The third one is, I think it's Yusuf Dridi. Good. Yasmin is number 2. And finally, number 1 is, not a surprise, Khalil. Very good, Khalil.
Yes, finally, excellent. I won.
Finally, very good. Excellent. I'm so happy for you, Khalil.
Thank you.
Good, good, good. Excellent. Okay, so you know what comes after the Kahoot? Can you guess? What?
Homework.
Homework.
Excellent. Very good. Now, look, I'm going to tell you about 2 web tools that you can use to create comics. I hope I'm answering your question, Khalil, because you are not actually going to draw the comics yourself, but you are going to create tools, web tools for that. So there are two tools, Pixton, www.pixton.com, and Storyboard That. Now, the one you are going to use is Storyboard That. I've got here a picture taken from the site, Storyboard That. As you can see, you go to visit the this site later on, and you will see that it is very, very easy. As you can see here, you choose the scenes, you choose the characters, the text. Here, the textables are the bubbles as we saw them according to what your character is going to say or think or dream or yell, okay? The shapes, etc., and so on and so forth. So you will use this tool, which is Storyboard That, to write a cartoon story, okay? Don't exceed 6 cells or panels. About SDG 3. You remember SDG 3? Good health and well-being, okay? Now, the title of your comic is going to be Wear a Mask. Wear a Mask, okay? The story must contain narration, of course, and dialogue. Now, feel free, 6 cells or panels, about SDG 3, good health and well-being. The title is Wear a Mask, and of course, it should contain narration and dialogue. Then you are going to export it as a PNG and insert it in this way with the other tasks. You will find the option on the site here. You will find the option, do you like to export it as a PNG? Of course, you choose that option, and then you copy it on your sway. You insert it in the sway, okay? Now, I will of course, don't forget to leave your feedback, remember? Yes? I didn't find a lot of your feedback. Now I'm going to explain the final product, what you are going to do, because as you know, this is our last session together, okay? And you will be given 10 days to prepare your final product, which is going to be a sway, okay? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, we can. Yes.
Yes, okay, good. So, which is going, as I told you, to be a sway containing 4 parts, okay? Part number 1, a card containing a title for your sway. Choose a title, and you are going to include your name and your level during 2019-2020.
Miss, what is sway presentation?
Right, I will show you what a sway is. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Okay, don't worry. You go to www.sway.com. Okay, now we are going to send you ready-made sways, okay? But if you'd like to take an idea, you can visit the site just to create an account and have an idea about the sway. And then we are going, Mrs. Lamé is going to send you a sway in which you will include your work, okay? But I'm going right now to show you what a sway is.
Miss, a sway is like the first one that we did write the information to join.
Oh no, no. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. What about now?
Still not. Yes, we can.
Okay, good. So you can see here the address I put, sway or www.sway.office.com. Okay, and I already have got an account. So good. Can you see now?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Good. So
Yes.
so that's my sway account. Okay, you can create sways. It's kind of, if you'd like, a kind of wall where you can include things, and of course you can share them with your friends, or if it is a project. Okay, so here I'm sure you can manage. So see, this is, for example, writing stories about SDGs. Okay, you can include things. I'm sure you are pretty ICT smart and you can manage to find a solution. So visit this way, create your account, and then we are going to send you, as I told you, a ready-made sway in which you are going to include these 4 things. Okay, Khalil,
Okay.
you are the one who asked me the question, and I'm sure many others do not know what a sway is. This is not a problem because we are going to create the sways for you and send you the link, just like, for example, we sent you the link to today's meeting or yesterday's meeting, okay?
Yes.
Now, when you click on the link, you will find normally something like this. So you can add the text, add a picture, choose the background of your sway. Like here, I've got flowers. You can choose other shapes and colors, okay? And you will include these 4 elements that are very essential. You will choose, of course, as I told you, a title for this way, and you include your name and your level, school level, of course, during the school year 2019-2020. Then number 2, a card containing the link to your slam poem on Flipgrid. So once you submit your video on the Flipgrid, you click on share, and then you copy that link, okay?
Also,
and then,
Mrs. When you record the video on Flipgrid, it will send us a mail containing the link.
The link, okay, that link, you are going to copy it and paste it on a card on your sway, okay? Then the third thing, a card and another card containing a flash story. So here, these are called cards. Huh? That's why we are, and you see all this, this is called a card. Okay? So you can include pictures, titles, like here, Save the Earth. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Yes.
So you will have 4 cards in your sway, as I told you. The second one with the link to the slam poem on the flip grid. The third one containing your story, the flash story. You write all the flash story on the card. And the fourth card containing the submission of task 4, which is going to be the link, okay, to your, the PNG document that you will create with the storyboard, the comic, okay? Now, you will receive a link to this way, as I told you, that you will work on by the 22nd of August. So prepare yourself. On the 22nd of August, you will receive this way. You just have then to copy and paste your work on this way, and the deadline to insert all the tasks in it is 30th of August 2020 at midday. Okay? Are there questions? Do you have any questions?
Yes, Miss.
Go ahead, Khalil.
Miss, can you remind me of the site of the comics? What is it?
Yes, it is in here. Storyboard that. Can you see? Can you see it on the screen?
You can send it by email.
Of course,
yes,
we will. Yes, but
sorry.
you can also write the names. Yes. Any other questions?
That's clear.
So, as I told you, take your time. Now, I want to tell you something, that Mrs. OLfa and I are not part of the jury. We are not going to, if you'd like, we can help you. We can help you in all the steps, in writing the slam poem, in writing because we are not part of the jury, okay?
Yes.
Did you get that point?
Yes, we understand.
So you have my email and you have Mrs. OLfa's email. So you can send us emails with your fictions, flash fiction, flash stories, or with your slam poems. You can ask us any question during these 10 days, okay? We are there to help you. And then Mrs. Lamé and another jury are going to look at your work and choose the best one in each group, okay?
Okay, clear.
Good. Are there any other questions?
I think no.
I think no. Okay, so that was great. I had a very big pleasure being with you. Now, if you don't mind,
Thank you.
yes, if you don't
Thank
mind,
you.
you are most welcome. I would like to ask you if you can open your camera so that we take a photo together, those who want, okay?
Okay, just a minute so we can see how we look.
Okay, take 3 minutes. All right, no problem. I'm sorry. I think I should have told you that in the beginning of the session.
Never mind.
No, that's okay, miss.
Okay. Meanwhile, girls, no question. Yasmin, you are silent today.
No, I don't have any questions. It's all clear from you.
Okay, have you started writing your slam poem?
No, I've just brainstormed a little ideas, but I haven't started writing it yet.
Okay, good. Suha, you were not with us in the first and I think in the second session.
No, miss. No.
Yeah, so feel free if you've got any question, you can.
Mrs.
Yes.
No, I don't have any question. I saw the records.
Ah, fantastic.
Okay. Mrs. We should not write a slam poet. You told us to record it.
Of course, but
Okay. Oh, yes, we need to write it and we record.
yeah, you need to write it, you need to proofread it, you need to
Yes.
change some words into strong words, okay? And yeah, finally record it.
Okay. We should do all the work. Then we recopy it on Sway.
Yes, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
You prepare yourself, and on August 22nd, you will receive the Sway. Then you personalize your Sway and you copy the links and everything on it, okay? And you send it before the deadline, please, okay?
Okay.
So, are we there? Let's take this picture.
Okay, I will open mine.
Okay, Khalil, courageous. Hi, the others. Come on, let's take that picture and hello, Muhammad, how are you? Nice to see you again, Muhammad. Hi, Yusuf. Good. So waiting for the others. Do you think the girl will join us today?
Now the girls needs they need a lot of preparation.
Exactly. Hello, Saif. How are you?
Good.
I gotta get a scarf first and
okay.
turn on the lights. I'm in the dark.
Okay, hurry up.
Okay.
I can't see you. Good, so 1 more minute and we will take the picture. Let me check the participants. Ahmed, where are you? Khalil, Malik. Yusuf, we can't see you, Yusuf. Oh, hi, Ahmed. It's nice to see you, Ahmed.
Hello.
Hi. Good, I'll take this. So, no more participants? So I will take some pictures anyway. Are you ready? Good.
Yes.
We can see you, Saif. Yes, yes, that's excellent. Good. Yusuf, where are you? Joining. Okay, okay, we'll wait. Yasmin, you managed?
She's still searching for a scarf.
Okay. Okay, let's take a picture. So, on my sign, 1, 2, cheese. Good. So it was very nice having these sessions with you guys. Thank you very much. I hope that you are going to do a great, I'm sure, I don't hope, I'm sure that you are going to do a great job on your ways, okay? So see you later on and bye-bye for now.
See you. Thank you, Miss, for everything.
Bye. You are most welcome. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.